Farmer John here, and we are in our meadow, and as you can see, we've got the sheep behind me. We just moved them, and we move the sheep pretty regularly. Nearly every week we move them. It's called mob grazing. So instead of just letting them have all the grass all the time, we move them from field to field. And of course, these girls over here, they get very used to moving, and they like to move. So when I walk in the field, they all come up and they say, well, where are we going to go next? Must be somewhere nice. And when I want to call them, I just shout, Woolly, 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 and they all come running. And then they follow me to the next field. Because sheep love to follow. They love to follow each other, and they love to follow the shepherd. Now, believe it or not, sheep actually get to know who the shepherd is. They get to know people that they trust. And when a stranger comes into the field, they all run away. But when I walk into the field, first of all, they kind of detect a bit of a movement, and then they start and run away. But when I speak to them, they immediately respond, and they're all comfortable and happy grazing. Now, in the Bible, the Gospel of John, Jesus says, my sheep know my voice. And it's exactly, he knew he was talking to people who would know that sheep get to know the voice of the shepherd. And he said, my sheep know my voice and they will follow me. And he said, if a stranger comes, they will run away, but my sheep know my voice. So we can learn something from here. And we Christians understand and believe that Jesus calls us. Jesus speaks to us. Jesus uses his voice, and it's through his word that we can understand that Jesus is speaking to us. And when Jesus speaks to us, we follow. And you know what's really, really good news is that Jesus says, he says, I have other members of this flock. I have other people that I want to call. I want to speak to them and draw to them. And so as Christians, we believe that the message needs to go out to many more people who will hear Jesus' voice and will follow him. Just like these sheep follow me from field to field. And if I call them, they come and they follow me because they get to know my voice. He is the good shepherd, and we want to follow him. God bless you.